Hey everybody, welcome to another screencast. Today we're going to be going over factoring with FOIL. This was one of the biggest problem areas that we've been having for the math portion that we've been trying to learn. So thought I'd just do a quick little dive into FOIL, just give you guys a recap of it, show you how to do it. Alright, so what is this used for? Remember that FOIL is used to multiply two binomial expressions. Binomial expressions contain a variable and a constant. Remember that a variable is anything that has a, a letter with it. Okay, so like 2x. This would be a variable. And a constant is just a number, so 5. 2x plus 5. That'd be a binomial. It has to have 2. There's 3, so if it's like 2x squared plus 2x plus 5, that's a trinomial, or it can also be called a polynomial because there's multiple of it. So FOIL is only for binomials, 2. So this is one of the examples that a problem is going to look like, and is actually the problem that we're going to dive into. All right, let's go to the next one. FOIL is an acronym, so it stands for something else. Each letter stands for a word. F stands for first, O stands for outside, I is inside, and L is last. Makes up what FOIL is. Now, this is how to use FOIL. So we're using 2x plus 5. You have to put them in parentheses so you know that they're separated together. All right, they're separated against themselves. So 2x plus 5 multiplying x minus 2. So the entirety of 2x minus 5 is multiplied against the entirety of x minus 2. So each letter stands for a different thing. So first means the first number or variable in the equations are multiplied against themselves. So red shows first. 2x times x. That would be first. Outside would be 2x minus 2 because they're the last two. Inside is 5 times x because they're 2 on the inside of the four numbers that you see on the paper. And then last is 5 times negative 2 because they're the last two. All right. So first, 2x times x. Remember that when x multiplies against x, it turns into x squared. Each x is raised to the exponent of 1, and you're just adding them against each other. So it's x to the 1 power times x to the 1 power. And then all you have to do is just add those two ones. I know that is confusing for you guys, so as long as you just see x times x, it's going to be 2, so x squared. That brings it to 2x squared. Always remember the invisible 1 in front of the x if it's just x. Outside, 2x minus 2, or 2x times negative 2. Remember that a positive times a negative is a negative, so it all gets tainted as soon as you see a negative, which would equal negative 4x. Inside, it's 5 times x, these two numbers right here, or number and variable. Always remember that in front of x is an invisible 1. I know you can't see it, but it's always 1x. The 1 is just not there. So 5 times 1x is 5x. And then last but not least would be the last two numbers is 5 times negative 2. As we've gone over, anything times, as long as you see a negative, if it's a positive times a negative, it's going to be a negative. A positive times positive is a positive. Negative times a negative, remember that two negatives make a positive. And then negative times positive, that's going to be a negative. So 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Bringing it all together, 2x squared minus 4x plus 5x. All right, so you want to bring all of these numbers that we found back together. So 2x squared minus 4x plus 5x minus 10. After this, you're just combining like terms. So 2x squared, 5x, negative 4x plus 5x, or 5 minus 4x is just 1x. So you can get rid of the invisible 1. You don't have to show it. It's just 2x squared plus x minus 10. You bring down the two variables, the variable and the constant. That's not going to be together. And then you have your new polynomial, 2x squared plus x minus 10. If you have any questions, you can always ask me, but we'll still be doing more with FOIL. So I hope this helps you guys a little bit more. And yeah, thank you for watching.